I purposely muted. But what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Ctrl+Alt+Game, where we are resetting the gaming and tech conversations. I am your host, the OBSBOT Kids Moving. I think my t-shirt is on backwards, but and I got Sir Dre the Great here with me. I've been all right, man. I mean, if you know, hey, my I'm on docs alert, but I'm okay. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. So, who knows, man. I mean, it's it's real out in these gaming YouTube streets as always, man. It is. So for those who missed out, we did this podcast last week. Dope as Jay joined us towards the end. We talked a lot about the Xbox Developer Direct. That was the kind of the big thing. This week, couple things going on. We got Higuard finally released. I thought the game that I thought was fake. And Xbox financials, and I think I spelled that. I misspelled that in the video. I gotta find a way to edit that. Wait, Dre, say something. Oh shit, they can't hear you. I gotta fix this. I know why they can't hear you. Wait, no. Hold on. You should be. Hold on. It's talking, but no. Now I gotta freaking edit something. Okay, I know what to do. My bad. I think I got it. Say something now.
Yo.
All right, better? There we go. Gotcha. Thank you, Lee Green 7892.
Oh, make sure they can still hear me though. Can the chat hear me?
Or... Yeah, they can hear you. They couldn't hear you when I started the podcast.
Well, because in Discord, like, you know how you talk, it'll light up green.
Yeah, it's lighting up green on my end, and it's lighting up green on my OBS every time you speak. I don't have
it's in Discord. It's consistently green, as if
like if you got like stat. It's probably like a fan or something next to you or something like that. Something's on.
Okay, if they can hear me, then all right.
Spidey King, you can hear Dre. Lee Green, you can hear Dre. Hit the like button if you can hear Dre. Type in D in the chat if you can hear Dre. Are you cold?
I mean, well, I keep my upstairs a little chilly because my computer's up here, but I'm also like under the weather a little bit.
Oh shit, man! Yeah, this is the wrong time to be under the weather, especially if you're in the East Coast. It's freaking 2 degrees outside.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I'm where I'm at. Yeah, it's like negative where I'm at.
Oh, it's
so.
Negative.
Yeah.
No, yeah, so. That's a problem, bro. That is a problem. Right. So. But we're gonna try to, hopefully get you through the podcast. But you got all the right regiments and stuff to keep you, healthy, or at least to recover you in time. So you know what you're doing. So yeah, again, Higuard release, Xbox financials came through with some troubling signs. Ubisoft, I think, canceled another game or two. Let's get to it. And then some new gameplay for Crimson Desert came out. Like, I think on PlayStation channel, 15 minutes.
What you been playing though? Before we get into.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I've been, again, nothing's changed since last week. I've had like a 2-game rotation right now, right? So right now I'm streaming Silent Hill 2 remake. I've only been playing that on stream. Like, so every time I play it, I'm streaming it, right? So that one's taking me longer to beat because only time I played it is only time when I streamed it, and I think I've only have 3 streams of it. But I've just made it to the motel. I don't know if you're familiar with the game. Did you play Silent Hill? So I got through like the apartments and the park. Now I'm at the motel where I'm with. I hope is a companion because that game it'd be spooking me out. But there's this girl, I think her name is Maria or something like that, that I'm with right now at the motel. We'll see how that goes. I'll resume that stream, through the course of the weekend. And then the game that I'm playing offline is Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, and I think I don't know how far along I am, but it was just something I wanted to like, just something graphically to play on my PC. So
I get it.
So that's pretty much what I've been doing, and I'm a fair amount. I've beaten Horizon Zero Dawn, the base game, before. I think before I take care of the remaster, because the remaster automatically comes with like Frozen Wilds. I'd never played Frozen Wilds, so I have some new content to dive into. I think I'm towards the end of the game, so I'm gonna go in to do the Frozen Wild stuff before I close out the game. So. But that's really what I've been, and then I gave Higuard a try. I don't think we'll talk about it, but that's the gameplay. It's terrible gameplay, but I wanted to show something. What about you?
Well, keeping on the horror theme, I've actually been playing the Resident Evil series. Something like I'm not big into horror. I don't like it could be horror movies, horror games. I just don't like the genre horror.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, man, let me just give this a go, right? Because I've been looking at Requiem, and I'm like, man, this look kind of fly. I ain't gonna hold you,
bro. Go ahead.
But I was like, let me get this a try. Let me see if I can get through this. All right. So I played 2, right? And I've only played the remakes, right? So I played 2, right? And to my pleasant surprise, I was like, yo, this is kind of fly. I didn't like the backtracking. Like that's the one negative. If I had to put, something to, I was like, I could have done with less backtracking. And the tyrant, he was nothing. You know what I mean? You hear him, you run away from him, you do what you gotta do, whatever. The atmosphere was great. But the thing is though, it's really not that scary. It's more like a what's around the corner type thing, more suspense than actual horror. But that was cool. Oh, also, I didn't like, and this is probably spoilers for those who haven't played it. So, okay, so how you got 2 campaigns, right? You got the Leon campaign, you got the Claire campaign, right? Okay, so I did the Leon campaign first, right? And then once I beat that, I went into the Claire campaign. And so I'm thinking like, okay, this is going to show. I'm thinking the Claire campaign is going to show what she was doing while Leon was doing his thing. But it's not like that, right? It's like when you play Claire, it's like you're playing the campaign all over again. She just has different things happening in her playthrough. So like in the Leon campaign, right? There's like a puzzle where you got to get these medallions.
Yep.
And then you open the door to get out. Well, in the Claire campaign, you got to get the same medallions. I'm like, why the hell? Why? I'm like, why is that like that? If he already did that, and I'm Claire, why am I doing the same thing? I thought that was weird. Come to find out, they're not parallel campaigns. They're just the same campaign. Yeah. 2 different people.
Yeah.
And Claire does have like different bosses and stuff that she fights different from Leon, but I didn't like that because I thought they were going to be parallel, but it's not like that, but whatever. So got through that. Then went on to Resident Evil 3 remake. Really liked Resident Evil 3. And I'm going to say something that I know a lot of people not going to like, but I thought Resident Evil 3 was better than Resident Evil 2. For the fact of there's little to no backtracking in Resident Evil 3, and the story pushes you forward, right? So it's just one beat after the other, and it's more it's more unga bunga, like it's more action than 2, and so I thought that was pretty dope. And so then that's where the nemesis, you fight the nemesis and all that stuff. He was cake. I think as far as like the fear factor of the tyrant or nemesis, I think the tyrant definitely is more scarier than nemesis.
The tyrant is Mr. X, right?
Mr. X, yeah. Okay. But see, that's the thing. He's not really called Mr. X in the game. I think that's like fan service. I think like people just called him Mr. X.
Yeah.
But like he's not really Mr. X. But so I beat 2, I beat 3. Now I'm on Resident Evil 4, and I think I understand why people say Resident Evil 4 is the best one.
Yeah,
his game is fire.
Yeah. So I'm in line with you. I don't like Resident Evil 2. The thing is, I struggle with Resident Evil games, and I don't know why. And it's not because I find them scary, but some of it is the backtracking. I don't like backtracking in video games. I really don't. So Resident Evil 2, I dropped. I started Resident Evil 3 because I didn't realize it was on Game Pass. But, well, I did realize it was on Game Pass because I knew it was a Play Anywhere title. So I downloaded it because I didn't know if I ever played it. I think I just played the demo. That's what it was. I played the demo. And I immediately liked it better than Resident Evil 2 in terms of from the start. So, like, you know what I mean? I didn't continue to play through because I didn't want to have, 6 games that I'm working on at a time. So I kind of just like, all right, let me just leave it here. I think I played up until I got to open up these gates with all these damn flies flying, these giant ass spiders flying around or coming around. And that kind of fucked me up a little bit. Resident Evil 4 is the one I got the furthest in. Like I'm on like chapter 9. The only reason why I'm not playing it now.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah. So that's the thing is like, but my only beef Resident Evil 4, and it's not even that I find the game because I like the arsenal and everything. It's those shit heads, them things that come sprawling out their heads, bro. It fucks me up.
The parasites.
Yeah, man. It's just like, damn. And that's why I'm struggling between like the chapter 8 and chapter 9 because you're dealing with a bunch of those shits. But I think going into Resident Evil, Requiem, if you're playing Resident Evil 4, that's going to be like Requiem is like almost like an extension to 4 because that's what it's going to place closest to or will remind people because of the characters. And I know they still want to merge in that, Resident Evil Village and Biohazard because they want you to play as the girl in first person. You can play as her in third person. They say it feels a bit unnatural. So, but I'm interested, but like I don't want what happened to me every time I like load up a Resident Evil game, get it, buy into the hype, and then I have to drop it because I can't get through the damn game, bro. Like I would love to like get through. Like I said, the last Resident Evil game that I've beaten is freaking Resident Evil 5. All the other ones, again, I end up stopping short. I would like to. I could finish. I'm pretty sure I could finish Resident Evil 4, but I kind of want to play it on PC. I just don't want to. I know it's been cheap. I want Xbox need to hurry up and hit that Play Anywhere button because I bought it on Xbox. I didn't realize it wasn't Play Anywhere, but
and the story is pretty good too. Like I like. Okay, so that like the story in 2 and 3, they're how can I say it? Like they're kind of parallel. So like, and the story in 3 takes place a day before 2, during 2, and then after 2, right? So like if you play 2, right, and then you play 3, you see what happens before Leon gets to the police station, how Marvin gets bit and who he gets bit by. Like it's dope. Like, and then so like in 2, there's a part where you hear Nemesis, like when you're outside of the police station and you hear Nemesis. But then if you think back to 3, you're like, oh shit, I just did that in 3. So it's dope. It's dope. And I like the story. The story in 4 is kind of throwing me off because so far it don't have nothing to do with the virus. And so I'm hoping things get tied in to the virus. It's a parasite, and not the man-made virus. So I'm like, where the fuck did these parasites come from? So I don't know. I'm hopefully they explain how they connect to Umbrella. All that. I like the story of Umbrella, how they are this they're like a pharma company, right? That's their cover, is a pharma company, but they made the virus, and then the doctor made the G virus, and Umbrella had their reasons for making a virus, and he had his reason for making a G virus. I was like, oh shit, this shit is kind of crazy. So yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. So after I get done with 4, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go, cause right, these are remakes, right, with modern controls. So if I go to 5, which came back, released way back when, I'm like, do I want to deal with that? But I'm probably going to. I'm probably just gonna go through the whole
why
series.
did I play 5 again? Because they didn't they re-release them on like the Xbox One gen? Because I wasn't playing backwards compatible. I think they were playing like they did like a little HD remaster. I think they did for 5 and
Okay.
Did they do 5 and 6? I feel like they did. I don't think I played them through backwards compatibility. I think I played them on the Xbox One.
Yeah, I know 6 got was on PS3 and PS4. I don't know about 5 though. I don't know if they did something for.
Yeah, I think they did like a regular like HD port, if I'm not mistaken. I just don't believe when I played it, I was playing the 360 version. I'm gonna just type it in the Xbox app. And it was some years ago. Resident Evil 5.
I was like, man, these games.
They made it. They did 5 in It looks like I think they did 5 and 6 as a like HD ports to the current consoles. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's pretty dope that you've gone back and played them like back to back. I hope I can get the energy right now. Again, I'm working on Silent Hill. Silent Hill F was my first Silent Hill game to beat, and then I'm gonna get. I'm looks like I'll get through Silent Hill 2. Shout out to Bloober Team. Also, want to give a quick shout out to Spidey King, who sent 5 memberships. Shout out to him for that. Appreciate it. Please, nice. Take advantage. It looks like they are like 1, 2, 5. 5 people got those right there. So, what else? All right. So you did the Resident Evil. I'm trying to think what I want to do next. I think February, there's a couple games coming out. I think High on Life 2 comes out. I reinstalled High on Life 1 to see if I want to do another. I tried doing a Knife on Life DLC. I don't know what to do. Like, I've just been like stuck in this wasteland of snails, and I'm like, it doesn't give you a good idea of where you need to go. So I just honestly quit out of that DLC. And then I just started a new game. I beat the regular game. I was just like, let me just see if I want to play through this again before High on Life 2 come out, just to kind of get the vibe. But High on Life 2 comes out, I think, on Valentine's Day. There's another game that's coming. Well, Resident Evil is the biggest game in February. It's coming out the last week of February. So, but
you got Romeo's the Dead Man.
Romeo's the You mentioned that a couple times about Romeo's the Dead Man. And these are that game was by the team that did
No More Heroes.
No More Heroes. Okay. Yeah. And to be quite frank with you, I've never played a No More Heroes game, bro.
Me either.
But I watched the trailer the last week on the pod for the Romeo game, and no, I'm quite intrigued. There's this other game I think that's coming out in March. It's called 1348 Ex Voto. This game was originally a multi-platform. It's like the story-driven. Graphically, it looks really, really good. So it's described as a cinematic action adventure game, and I think this is the studio's first game. I know it's a small team, but they announced on social media maybe a week or so ago that they're canceling the Xbox version in favor to concentrate on the PlayStation and PC version. Obviously, this pissed people off, Xbox owners off,
it's not going to Game Pass.
No, it's not coming to Xbox. Period. So it's the thing is that a lot of people are like, speculating with the decisions Xbox did to become a third party publisher and to devalue their console, focus less on their console. It's less incentive for other publishers to publish on their platform, right?
Yeah.
So and I'm slowly starting to lean that way because it's like, well, that makes sense. You know what I mean? You know how back in the day, and I can't say back in the day, but maybe you know how the rumblings of developers complaining about doing Series X and Series S, versions of games and whatnot. Right. And some people, even though they try to, some studio developers were, blaming the Series S for some of these things. I think all in all, a lot of developers were either delaying their games or like axing the Xbox version just for the sake of market share and it not being a viable option unless they be on Game Pass, which some people have said. This is it's annoying, it really is, but that's also a part of the reason why I made the move that I made. I was like, I like gaming, and I would prefer to stay with Xbox until the wheels fall off, but like I don't like the idea of like games just just skipping just because and developers and publishers not having the answer for it. So I guess the only answer is to go to PC. And so that's the only thing they did right. I feel like what Xbox was the Play Anywhere, but I feel like they have to be an advocate for their own platform, right? Like, you know what I mean? If I made a console and I got these devs and publishers skipping my shit, I'm gonna try to figure out what the hell's going on. You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, you know what I mean? What's going on? Like, it's like you're willing to make games for iOS and Nintendo and making sure your shit is Steam verified, and Steam don't, how many units does Steam Deck sell? It's a lot for Steam, but not a lot for like a general console audience. So it's like it's stuff like that. If you think, I mean, the Xbox sold more than the Steam Deck, and people prioritizing like Steam Deck over Xbox, and I'm talking about like this current generation of Xbox sold more than a Steam Deck, but yeah, so that they're not the only. There's been games doing that. This is now the only reason why this game got like it has been relevant is literally because of this cancellation. Had this game remained a regular, like still maintained its multi-platform status, and the game's coming out like next month or something like that, the game there's no notoriety. No one's talking about it, but people are only talking about this game now because it's been they publicly canceled the game. Any thoughts on that?
Let's hope it's not a Cold Violet situation.
Oh no. All right, bro. One, that the Cold Violet devs, I feel like they're a catfish, bro, and they capitalize off the console. I remember when the PS5 was first coming out, and they were so hyped that they were doing Quantum Error as a PlayStation exclusive, talking all this shit, jumping into the console war conversations and stuff, showing like, oh yeah, Quantum Error, and then talking to fanboys and people were trying to use that as some sort of weapon against like Xbox. Man, that game also landed at a 40 on Metacritic.
It's like, how do you make two terrible games back to back? Yeah, like they 0 for 2. Yeah, it's not like it's a 6, 5, 6 type game. These are like 2, 3.
Yeah, like
these shit's just ass.
Historically low, like.
Yeah. Like, how do you do that? Like 2 games back to back? Oh yeah, you might be right on that catfish. Like, how do you not learn from your mistakes from the first game?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like they hyper focused on this game on like ass cheeks, right? They got the main character in tight ass clothes. They camera angle. They do that. They were trying to go viral for that direction, and then there was people capping. People go ahead. They're buying a game, and because it was an exclusive to PlayStation, because this game ain't even out on PC, by the way.
Yeah.
So the game was exclusive play, so people were like, "Oh yeah, no, this game actually had fun with this game." Like, bro, ain't all those people calling this shit this trash, and you found some good in it. But nah, I feel like that dev team is like troll. Like they're definitely catfish developers, and they turn around games relatively quick. They're always ass, and they jump. They are pretty smart though to jump on PlayStation, to want to be able to release it on PlayStation and to come up as an exclusive, because you're going to sell something. It may not go platinum, but you're going to sell only because of the core to capitalize off the console where somebody's going to use that game as a token.
I don't even think I wouldn't even bet on that, because I don't even think Quantum Error sold anything.
So Quantum Error, this is what they did, right? What the hell happened with Quantum Error? So I remember they were flexing because they were PlayStation exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
And then they later announced that they were coming to Xbox, so they wanted to ride the wave, because I think this is during the wave of Xbox doing like having mad good shit going on during this time. And so they was like, "Oh yeah, we're coming to Xbox." And then the meta scores drop, and the shit was like yo, all that, and your game is pure ass, bro.
Stinks.
Let me see where they see what this I want to see if did that game ever make it to Xbox. I remember the cover, and you're supposed to be some damn fireman with a damn the concept made no fucking sense. Like I never understood it. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, at that time, that's when I was on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I seen all the people fake, fake hype, fake acting like they like the game and shit like that. And that shit stinks, man. They suck. They suck. They are not. They need to find a new hobby or something.
Yeah. Absolutely, bro. So Higuard came out, the game that Jeff Keighley put us on the Game Awards. He closed the show with his game. This was the one more thing.
He need his ass whooped, man, for real.
After closing the show with it, they went silent for until the game released, essentially. They flew some content creators out, I want to say the day before, a couple days before the game came out, fed them, hoteled them to get those, those good previews and shit. So fed them, people got to play it. The little rumblings was coming out. Oh, this is actually kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then it comes out, I think it came out on a Monday. Right? Was it Monday? Yeah, I think it was Monday it came out. Okay. It either came out on Monday or Tuesday. I feel like it came out on a Monday. But come out, I think it opened on Steam with over 100K players, and then it was drastically going down.
Yeah.
I have some gameplay up. I promise it's not the best gameplay. I played with Attic and I think another one of his friends. I personally did. He seemed like he was trying to find some joy in it. I couldn't find any joy in it because I was getting bored. And the problem is that the map is very massive, because they want you to do all this kind of pre-loot and kind of gear up for the essentially the invasion that you're about to do. But it's 3v3. So it's after when you get into the battle, it doesn't feel all that epic. It's literally 3 people, and this map is massive. You be on the map, you damn, it should be another 5 people per team on this map with you guys.
Yeah.
So that kind of threw me off. The rounds last a little bit too long. I think the gameplay I have from this is literally from one match, and that was for what it is, that 30 minutes. But I feel like the action didn't take place to the last fucking 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really feeling that. The concept, I guess, is it's cool. They have a nice I want to say trial, or not trial. What's the little tutorial? Yeah, they have a nice tutorial. I think they got people, and shout out to King David, because we was in the chat. I really I think this dude Jeff Keighley, they gave him some access to this game. They had his ass play the tutorial, and he ran out with that. Because once you get other players in the game, that's when the fun stuff.
So the best part is the
tutorial, in my opinion. Because it's like, oh, okay, this works. But when the other players start getting into the game, it's like, yeah, this is kind of ass. But again, some people are playing it, getting the hang of it. I don't have the patience for it. I'm not a fan of the gameplay loop. But it's free. It's on everything. I misspoke. I said it was on, like, I thought it was a PlayStation exclusive, but it is on Xbox. It's on PlayStation, on Steam. It's a free-to-play game. I think never mind. You said it's pre-chat. You said they added players? Because the 3v3 was one of my biggest complaints.
Yeah, so I read that they added for a limited run, 5v5. I don't know if that's going on right now or if it's coming out like tomorrow or Monday. I don't know, but I did read that they're releasing a 5v5 mode. They said, I think the headline was like, "We listened. Here's 5v5." Like, you couldn't figure that out when you were making the game.
It probably could have benefited for 5v5. Could have probably benefited being PvE as well too. Yeah. But
it sounds like it needs to be like a 12v12 type. If the maps are so big.
You know what this game reminds me of, and nobody probably gives it credit for, because again, a lot of people didn't return back to this game, but this game reminds me a lot of Gigantic.
I don't even know.
Gigantic came out during like the MOBA era of games, and then it sunsetted, and then another studio picked it up and they bought it back out. But their issue is everybody that had access to the game before had to actually buy it when they relaunched it. So it was like, I was like, that's a hard sell. I'm sorry if I had access to the game with. Sure. They closed down the game, they relaunched it, and then resold it to everybody who had access to it before. It wasn't like they got it for a discount or anything like that. So, but the thing is, this concept was what Gigantic had. The problem, the thing is, Gigantic did the formula correct already. It was already the right amount of players with unique skill sets, and the whole goal was to destroy the other team's monster. In this case, you got to destroy the other team's base. And Gigantic, you had to go and kind of destroy the other team's god. Each team had like a pretty much like a god or something that was protecting them, and they were in a form of a creature. And you would do something to activate them. They'll come out. That guy can come out and wipe the whole team if you got, like, I think enough points to activate them. Literally do a bunch of damage. But the whole goal is at the end of the day, you had to destroy, I think, their god at the end or something like that. But if so the concept they're doing isn't new. It's just that it's been done before and it's been done better. It just wasn't successful. It came out, I think Gigantic came out at the time of like your Overwatches and Battleborns and stuff like that. And Smite, so it kind of got overlooked. Lost. Yeah. And then by the time that they revived it, that genre of games were dead essentially. Because they just revived it like last year, and nobody's really checking for games like that anymore. So it kind of hit two dead ends. Want to read this super chat from Pat Mayes, $5. He said, "Hey Smooth, how is it that Fable is going to be game of the year if Twitter Street said that if a game is targeting 30 FPS, it can't be no better than the 80 B-?" That is a comment. I said that. I said this a couple years ago. I think this was during the time when I think Redfall and Starfield and maybe Hellblade. I think one of those games came out at like 30 FPS, right?
Yeah.
So I was ranting and I said, if your game launches at 30 FPS, it can't be no better than the 80. And that was just, that's hyperbole, I was using. And people, every time I say something that's like that, I guess people agree with, they hold on to that. So when I say something that they don't agree with, they want to use it against me. So now, as far as now I'm going to say this, bro. As far as Fable goes, Do I think it's going to be 30 FPS on console? Yes. I think that's going to be the targeted frame rate because they demoed the game in 30 FPS and they wanted to show it on how most of the people are going to be playing it. They're going to be playing it, that bad boy, on the Xbox and on the PlayStation, right? So that where most players will play it, and that's where it's going to be. At best, they'll probably have a 40 FPS mode, but I'm playing Fable on PC, and I'm playing it a lot higher than 30 FPS. So at that point, that comment that I said a couple of years ago no longer applies. No longer applies. So yeah, I that's the thing. It no longer applies. So I'm not worried. That's I guess the trump card to being on PC is you don't care. It doesn't matter how a game demos or perform. If a game is, if the main platform of a game is a console, right? It doesn't matter how it demos because it doesn't apply to you.
That's right.
So
yep, when you're on PC, yeah.
I
do think it's going to have. I think they're going to squeeze in a 60 performance mode.
You think?
I think so.
I think it would be. So the reason why I'm like not like so sure or kind of or guaranteeing it only because it's like, yeah, sure, they've done it with Forza Horizon. I think this is the like Forza Horizon has been able to, you know, have a 60 FPS mode at the fidelity that they're doing, but Forza Horizon is also a racing game and it's moving at speed, right? There's a lot of things you can hide when you're driving 150 miles per hour, you know what I mean? So, in a game like Fable, you're not moving that fast.
Yeah.
And they're maintaining the same level of detail that we typically see in Forza Horizon, but now we get to interact better with it. You gotta think about it. Forza Horizon is pretty, but we're not really interacting with a lot of this stuff, right? And Fable, considering all the systems that are in Fable, I would assume those systems are going to be heavy on like the CPU.
Yeah.
So
possibly.
So that's the thing. It's not that, again, they could definitely do it. I think it's gonna be like, it'll be pretty. They got a lot of upscaling technology and stuff to make it still look decent, but it's definitely going to have like a visual hit if it.
For sure. Yeah.
No, you're gonna be relying a lot on like VRR and shit like that, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
But like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did it, but I feel like there's a reason why they targeted 30 FPS for the showcase when every other game was showcased at 60 FPS.
Yeah. I mean, and that makes sense, but I got faith in them. Like, I think they're really good at optimizing, but you know, we've only seen car games, but I think they are talented enough to get it done. So I hope so anyway. That'd be nice. I mean, I'm saying I hope so, like I'm playing on console, but I'm just saying in general.
You know what's really funny is now that you say that, right, is that when I was on consoles, right, or on Xbox, or pushing for Xbox and then fighting with a lot of these people, and a lot of people even that were primarily PC were they were like kind of make like violent, like kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? They were participating in these console wars when it comes to these performances and stuff and having shit to say like oh this, but it was like, bro, you're playing on PC, why is this even a bother to you?
Yeah,
like
it's like, yeah, I see, like when you come to PC, it's like you just don't care. Like I don't see why they would. I see what you're saying. Why would you stoop down to the console level when you're on PC?
Yeah, like I don't get it.
When I got on PC, when I got on PC and I'm looking at consoles and I'm like, okay, I just don't. I haven't touched my PS5 in like almost 2 years, because I'm just like, I'm not playing there. I don't care how it's gonna look there because I know I'm gonna get the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
so that's the thing. So I don't like, after moving over, I realized a lot of that stuff don't bother me.
That's right.
And so I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay, this is not. I was like, damn, why did I do? I was like, this is the ultimate trump card of not being not being a loser in a console war. That's
hey, that's the perfect way to put it.
I'm like, I can't lose. Like,
yeah.
Like somebody was mad at me, right? Somebody, and I think people are also forgetting, right? So somebody said something to me. I posted something on Twitter because there's a rumor that Crimson Desert is going to be Play Anywhere. They haven't dropped the tag, but if you look it up on the Xbox store, it tells you they only put tags that says Xbox and PC when you're buying it from the Xbox store if it's a Play Anywhere title. You know what I mean? Even there's games where it's on like even not, I wouldn't even say Play Anywhere, because that tag also becomes available, I think, even if the game is sold on the Xbox app or the Xbox app on PC, even if it's not a Play Anywhere title, you have to get the Play Anywhere title, the tag for it to be Play Anywhere. So right now, rumor has it when I search up the game, and I'm gonna do it live here, and I'll show it on my phone. Crimson Desert, right? Boom, boom, boom. I don't think it zooms, but can you see that little icon? There's two icons there, right? Next in the game. All right, so one icon is the Xbox and the other icon is the PC tower icon. And so they usually don't show that if the game is not like a Play Anywhere title or the game's not sold in the Xbox app on PC. So and then in the capabilities, there we go. That's the clearest picture I can see. The capabilities, it says Xbox and PC right there. It just doesn't say Play Anywhere. So I posted a thing on X and I said, you know, hopefully Crimson Desert is Play Anywhere. That'll be clutch, right? I was like, hell, even if it's not Play Anywhere, but it's sold on the Xbox app, it is good enough for me. Dude comes to me, why are you still clamoring for Xbox? Like, this is such a win. I thought you left console. I'm like, that's the reason why I wanted to be Play Anywhere. If it was on Xbox, if the game's coming to Xbox, regardless, if the game's on Xbox, I don't care if it's Play Anywhere. If you think about it, if I'm playing on console, I care if it's Play Anywhere because I'm on PC. It's because I want to play the game, preferably the Xbox app version, so I can get my Xbox achievements. That was the whole purpose of me like saying that. I'm like, why? That's not me clamoring for the Xbox consoles. I'm literally saying Xbox Play Anywhere because I want to be able to play it elsewhere.
I think he's trying to figure, like, why you're not buying it on Steam.
Fuck that.
I think that's what.
Yeah. But it's like, what does it matter? Like, see, you know what's crazy though? Like, I also was bragging about the other day, right? Because I'm playing Horizon. I told you I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn on PC, but I'm earning trophies on PlayStation. And I posted, I was like, hey, like, you know, this is like the best of both worlds. Like, I'm playing Horizon and I'm earning trophies. I haven't touched up my PlayStation since Lego Horizon Adventures. That was like sometime in fall of 2024. But I'm still able to take advantage and earn my achievements. I did not achievement trophies. I'm doing the same thing I think with Days Gone as well. Like, I started that a little bit, but I calmed down because I heard that game was stupid long. And so I was like, I want to, like, let me play something that I know I actually like. And then I'll dive back then, like, probably once we get like a low in gaming again. But no, like, yeah, people like still get like, you know, sensitive about some of this stuff. Shout out to Dopest J. He says, shout out to Dre and Smooth PC for the win.
My dog, what's up?
Man, give that a like. He said, imagine paying, so Dennis Robertson says, imagine paying $2,000 to $5,000 on a PC build to waiting on console games. What does that mean? Like, what does he mean by that?
That's why I bought my PC. I bought my PC to play console games. You won't see me playing no top down asymmetrical dog shit. I'm sorry. No. I am a console gamer who plays on PC. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, 100% agree. I'm sorry. There's not a single PC game, like a PC, a game meant for PC that is like worth building a PC for.
Yeah.
It's not. It's the console games we want to play. We just want to play
them better. Yeah. That's literally why I went to PCs, to play console games better. That's it. Or at their best, I should say that, at their best. Yeah.
A shout out to Dennis Roberts. Fran 5110 says, sell those consoles at this point, Smooth. I almost sold my Xbox, but then I realized the Xbox keeps going up in value. The more they raise the price, the more it's worth to me. And like the same thing with this car. They stopped they paused production on the 5070s, right? 50, and now that shit just became more valuable. So it's like I still have a reason to keep my Xbox around. I'm not using it right now. It's not even at my setup, but like there's reasons for me to at least play it, because again, you know, the library isn't one-to-one play anywhere. I still got a backlog of games that I need to finish or would like to finish that I'm not going to rebuy on PC. I'm not a fan of rebuying games. Especially on the Xbox side, because of Play Anywhere. I will buy games that I didn't buy like on other platforms that have been out for other platforms and I didn't buy them, and then I'm buying it for the first time on PC. That's different. Yeah. But yeah, no, and then there's the 360 games backwards compatible. Like I'm probably gonna hold on to the Xbox until I don't know. We'll see until unless I'm able to sell it for, like, if I can sell it at retail, which I think I can. That's when I'll probably do it.
You mean like 500 retail? Ain't nobody buying that shit for 500.
Yo, there's a sucker for it every day, bro.
Oh shit. I feel you, because the only reason why I still got my PS5 is really for GTA 6 and Wolverine Like if those games was coming to PC day and date, then I wouldn't have a console. But I really like it's so funny because like going to PC, right? It's like, especially playing on PlayStation for a majority of my life, right? It's like, man, and you know, years back, you had the conversations like, PlayStation going day and date. When is PlayStation going day and date? And even myself, like, man, shut the hell up, man. It ain't never gonna happen. Ain't never gonna happen. Like, fast forward to today, I'm like, man, when the fuck is PlayStation going day and date, man? I need that to happen. It's so funny how shit just flip on your ass like that.
No, absolutely. There's a couple things, right, with this industry. Well, I will say this, right? After the Xbox Direct, we learned Xbox went day and date on PlayStation faster than PlayStation went day and date on PC.
That's a fact. Hey man, Xbox folded, dog. Oh my, they folded like a lawn chair, man. That is crazy.
Xbox did. I would never understand this, and I wish I just want to be able to have a regular conversation with somebody that's like up there making those damn decisions, right? I wonder if they are surprised at the results of their financials. Like, are they actually disappointed in the financial results? Like, like everything. Like, I'm gonna try to pull up. Let me give me I can tell you this right now. Their financials. Financials, and I'm sorry, I spelled the word financials wrong in the title. All right. Come on. There's somebody here that can so all these fanboys comparisons. I just need to know. Damn it. All right, there we go. Here we no, damn. This is like historical stuff. Let me find something that's in the latest. But I always ask this. I get curious about this because it's like, historically, quarter after quarter, there are reports. It's just been dwindling, and dwindling, and it's like I wonder if they get surprised that this is actually happening. So for I think their reports came out a couple days ago. They had it says that their software and services revenue. No, hard. Let me just go from the beginning. It says the oh my god, my kids are loud in the background. The headline figure is that the revenue from the company's gaming operations fell by 9%. So that's exclusively Xbox gaming, right? Year on year. This is including Activision and everything. In the 3 months from October to the December, that's holiday season. So that's when mind you, holiday season is when all their games came out. Right. They've had a ton. They had Ninja Gaiden 4, Outer Worlds 2, Call of Duty. So they were dropping they were dropping decent games too. And it says, but within that is really dramatic figure, 32% crash in hardware revenue. So the hardware is down 32%. So the console,
we kind of knew that's a good. We knew that was ain't nobody buying Xboxes. Well,
somebody
buying them, but we knew that was on fault.
Yeah, remember they lost to this random next box shit.
Right. Yeah. Right, exactly.
It says software and services revenue also fell, dropping by 5%, which much may be attributed to the weaker performance in Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty 7, Black Ops 7 flopped by its standard, but yeah, and that was a multi-platform, clean multi-platform, good game by the way. Just people don't buy good games. They said they a lot of this is blaming like Call of Duty, but the thing is that every time we hear that their hardware is dropping by a massive number, I wonder if do Xbox look at that and say, oh my god, we're failing. Like, or they say, hey, or are they looking at this expecting to fail because of the decisions, because the console went up 200%, because they stripped the console and platform away of all exclusive, because they stopped producing the damn console. They don't ship them to stores. So it's like, I wonder, like, what the hell, like, do they get upset with these things, or are they setting themselves up so they can give up?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I've never seen so much self-sabotaging, and then they have the nerve to fix their lips up about. And my thing is, for all the shit they've been doing to Xbox, they should be talking about these results happily.
However, I will say though, I didn't play it, but the narrative is that Black Ops isn't a good game. So like I say that to say, what if Black Ops was a good game? Then it probably would have sold better, right? So I would look at it that way with Black Ops, like, well, okay, it's a not good, and it's so how it was received. So, well, okay, I can kind of see that. The hardware wise, I think Xbox gave. Well, I can't even say that because they making new hardware, right? Why?
But the thing is, why? When you look at this shit, why?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like somebody said like, they're self-sabotage so they can get out of the house. Or if you told me that today, I would believe you. Yeah. Because it doesn't make sense. I never thought I would ask the question, why would Xbox make another console?
Yeah.
I never thought I would ask that question, but now after I'm seeing everything play out in real time, I'm like, why would they? It doesn't make any sense. You went multi-platform. You're delaying games so you can do day and date on PlayStation. So you're relying on them. You didn't quite give up on Game Pass, but you're not doing anything to help it. You know what I mean? Because in order to new Game Pass subscribers will only come from new consoles because you're not going to convert all those PC gamers. So I don't know. I just get curious about like, dude, do they even like what is their game plan? What is the plan?
What with this new Xbox coming down, this hybrid, or what will you be able to? Okay, so it's a console PC hybrid, right? Is it only PC like with like the storefronts and like can you open it up and change out your CPU and GPU and all that stuff?
I don't know. None of us knows any of that. But
I say that to say if the Xbox, if this new Xbox is like that, then I can see this being the last Xbox, right? And them just being like, okay, well, this is our last one. If you want to you can upgrade, you know. So we don't need to make another console after this, right?
Yeah.
So you can upgrade, you know, do all that. That's the only reason that I can think on why they're making another one, right? But if you can't upgrade and take shit out, whatever, then yeah, I don't know why they are making this shit. Because I don't think this one's gonna do better than the Series X.
Nah, dude. It's hard to believe, like, yo, the way that the Xbox has been forming, it's hard to believe that the Xbox One actually sold 50 million.
50 million. Yeah. That's
and we were looking at that as a flop. That's insane. We were looking at the Xbox One as a flop.
Yeah.
And it sold 50 million.
The series is a super duper flop. Yeah. Good Lord.
And the crazy thing about the Series X and the Series S is that I felt like it was best positioned to take on this economical crisis that we're dealing with. The cheap console, the expensive one, that 2-tier thing, Game Pass. It had all the right ingredients. And yeah, I don't know. Xbox is just it's just weird. It's like I've never seen anything play out. Like I never wanted for Xbox so bad to have so many. I wanted Xbox to have all the games. I wanted them to buy all the publishers. I wanted them to buy all the developers, just so that Xbox can have fucking games. And in the end, we got all that. It still ain't got games. If you like, in the sense of like, yo, Xbox got games, but the thing is like you can't
brag about it because they're everywhere.
Yeah, they're every. So it's like it's like a net negative. They didn't do anything to overtake PlayStation.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything to make people buy. And the thing is, I feel like there was a time frame. I feel like if they could have just given themselves like, hey, let's give ourselves 2 years. To see what this shit would look like if all this shit was exclusive, and produce our consoles at scale. Let's like if I was Phil Spencer, I was like, let me actually challenge these gamers and these fanboys because I'm going to have all the exclusives. Is the Xbox still going to outsell PlayStation? And if they weren't winning any MPDs or holiday seasons with just let's pretend for a moment like. When Xbox got Activision and all the stuff that they were dropping from Obsidian, like the Bethesda games, like let's say Oblivion remake comes out as an exclusive. Let's say freaking Indiana Jones remains an exclusive. All these games that they're dropping were actually exclusive. Just say they wanted to tease it for like 2 years just to see if it would help console sales.
Yeah.
If all fails, all right, say F it. We're multi-plat, right? But they never gave themselves an actual opportunity to see what that looks like to have a bunch of games that's just theirs.
Yeah.
They gave up, right? They gave up too soon.
So this is this is kind of going off topic, but this is the 25th year anniversary for Xbox, right? Like, can you put your Xbox suit back on real quick? Can you even celebrate this? Like, can you even celebrate a proper 25 years of Xbox this year with everything going multi-plat? like
you can't, because it's everybody celebrating it. This is the hey, it's like
that's crazy.
Every game that we were writing down as Xbox fans, that every reveals, like, think about all the trailers. If you go back into a time capsule and look at all the, the summer showcases and the trailers from 2020, 2021, 2022 of all these games that were coming, and how we're happy because these are going to be on Xbox and Game Pass, and we got all the games. And then when it's time for them to release, bro, they're straight up multi-plat. Like, day and day. We didn't get to see, Xbox gamers did not get to see Xbox fulfill the fruits of their labor. Did not fulfill them an Xbox of having games as exclusive, which is disappointing.
That is disappointing. If I was a fan of Xbox, man, I would be like kind of disappointed, with Xbox, especially this year when it's celebration year, right? But you can't even celebrate.
But what's also crazy? Because this entire time while Xbox was doing this shit, now mind you, I'm not like, Xbox has been releasing games at a consistent cadence. At the same time, PlayStation hasn't been releasing shit, and because of how Xbox has been performing, right? Or
that's not true.
It's true. It is true. You are you gonna take? All right, so I'm not gonna say they haven't released anything, but in the grand scheme of things, in the same time, by comparison, their output has been a lot slower and a lot less than what Xbox was doing. And if we were looking at this, if Xbox kept all these games exclusive while PlayStation was doing what they're doing today, yeah, I would not understand the outcome of gaming of people, even though it probably still would happen. I would not understand why people was literally buying PlayStations over Xbox in that case.
You could outside of the remakes that Xbox released, you can argue that the games that have been published under Sony are better than the games that Xbox has published and released.
No.
I'm just saying, one got nominated for Game of the Year. I'm just saying.
You can't. You still on this, bro? You're still on this, bro. Well, they got nominated for Game of the Year, but none of those games ain't win shit.
I'm just saying, dog.
I've accepted the fact that every year, no matter if PlayStation released dog shit, kids games, or nothing, they're gonna win. They're gonna get nominated for some Game of the Year, whether it's gonna be another developer.
Or maybe they just released good games. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. Like, what was their games last year?
Yote
and Death Stranding 2. Yeah, and if you want to give them that, because Death Stranding 1 just went in the Game Pass, so
right. They don't own Death Stranding anymore, but they published it. It's the only place you can play Death Stranding 2 is
right now. It's PlayStation. Yeah,
PS5.
Okay. Right. And then Ghost of Yote, I feel like that came and went. People still playing that?
I'm waiting for that to come on. I think it's gonna get some extra legs when it come on PC. That's what I'm waiting for. Yeah.
No, it really came and went. I'm not saying that it didn't do anything. I'm pretty sure it sold relatively well, but like they haven't been bragging about the sales. No. Actually, what is the best selling PlayStation 5 game?
Is it Spider-Man 2? It might be Spider-Man 2.
Because is there a PlayStation 5 game that crossed 10 million yet?
That might be It might be Spider-Man 2. To all those questions. I think.
Let's see. Right now when you Google best-selling PS5 games, Black Ops 6. But I need to find like exclusive. I'm about to do that, dude. Best-selling PS5 exclusive. Let's see. Oh my god. Damn. There's not really a game that's standing out. If I know if I type in like PS4 I'm gonna get like, but like, oh damn, it doesn't even let me. It says NBA 2K26. I don't know, man. You know, PlayStation. I'm not trying to downplay PlayStation sales in their games and whatnot. You know, but they haven't had this generation.
It says Spider-Man 2 sold over 11 million.
Okay.
Helldivers 2. I think that just, and that's not exclusive, but I think that just reported it sold 20 million.
Yeah, that one that makes sense because PC players jumped on that PlayStation, and then it's everywhere.
It says Ragnarok, which is cross-gen, sold 12.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not too bad. All right, so they got some games that are. I just feel like their big 3 or their big 4 or whatever was selling like, you know, cracking, was it, 10 to 20 million with the big game. So I just haven't been hearing that a lot from PlayStation. But you know, this year they should be, they got a healthy year with, you know, Neo being a timed exclusive for about 6 months. Even though it's not going to come out to Xbox, I don't even know why they put that disclaimer there. You got Sorrows. That's March, right? Or April?
Something like that.
You got Wolverine.
I think that's it. I think after that.
And do you credit them for Phantom Blade? I'm getting that on PC.
I mean, I guess if they publish it, I guess. But I guess Phantom Blade.
Yeah. But Starfield is actually supposed to come out for PlayStation this year. I won't be surprised if they I mean, I feel like that would need to come out, and they got to be careful when they put that out though. Probably that should be like Q2 or something like that. But hopefully, you know, that game gets its respect and is due when it finally comes to PlayStation. You know, because people hated on that game unfairly. But as far as like, what is your take on like with the state of gaming, right? The whole thing is that they're saying like, you know, the next gen consoles are going to be delayed.
Yeah. That's good.
And I think that's good. And I think we talked about this on like when we tried to bring back LTG, but like,
yeah,
it's just like every other report comes out. It's like, oh, like, you know, consoles are gonna get delayed. You know, there's freaking somebody is about to back out of like consumer GPUs. Who is it? Oh my god, who is it? It's one of the
Was it Asus?
I don't think it's Asus yet. They're but it's one of those sub brands. I don't know if it's Eva or, but somebody about to back out of that shit with this whole RAM thing, and it's I'm really curious with the way that this console generation is playing out. The sales being down, and Grand Theft Auto is being touted as like the savior that has to bring it. I just have this weird feeling that even though Grand Theft Auto is going to be high, I just got a feeling this is going to be a surprising situation where Grand Theft Auto doesn't move the shift. It's going to sell. I'm not saying that's not going to be the best seller or the, you know what I mean? It's definitely going to be a best seller, but I don't think it's going to be the seismic shift that everybody's anticipating this thing to be. I just don't see. I think the gaming.
I think you're crazy.
I'm not, bro. I think the gaming economy is cooked right now.
I think GTA gonna be so crazy. I think Xbox. I think Microsoft. They're gonna be like, man, ramp as much consoles as we can. Go to the basement, get the components, and get them on the damn machines and get the building. Yeah, I think it's gonna. I mean, it ain't gonna do. I mean, cause you gotta remember GTA 5 had 3 generations worth of sales.
Yeah.
So
they had
you
the nerve to release that shit 3 times.
Yeah. So you kind of like, just based on that principle, you kind of gotta give GTA 6 some kind of leeway, because you're assuming that it could possibly have 3 generations worth of sales too. But what was that? When it came out 2013, and at that time, what was that? The PS3 360 was at 80, was like 80 something.
Yeah, there was the 80
at that mill.
Yeah.
So PS5 is there, right? It's really just an Xbox that. I mean, but it's going to do numbers. It's going to sell consoles.
There's a rumor that they're not releasing a physical copy at launch.
Good.
Why is that good? You probably can't fit on a disc anyway, but
well, from what I read, they were doing that because of they don't want it to leak. Like, they don't want earlier, people
the street people breaking street dates.
Right. So, if that is their reasoning, then I'm okay with that. It's weird. It's weird because no matter what console you have, every console can buy a game digitally. So it's not like you're missing out on anything. Yeah, you might not be able to collect it or, smell the box, but you can still buy it. Like, everybody can still buy the game. Yeah. So I'm okay with that. I'm cool. I'm good with that.
So that's a good point. That's a good
I'm all right.
I don't know. It's just weird. Like, enough time has passed where your last game was a full blown physical release, and then now next time you launch it's like a digital where it's not on the storefront. So there's not going to be like a line of people. You know what I mean? There's probably going to be queue crashes and whatnot. This is more the reason why I think.
Physical has become like the niche market.
It is.
So you know what I mean.
It is. I think oh my god, I lost my train of thought. I think more than ever, I really think they probably should have tried to get like a PC release day and date. They should have tried to. I get it, but it's like it's not the console.
I would
market is not what it was 20. Oh man, at the time that shit. When did that shit? This has been almost. It's been by the time 15 years. The console market wasn't what 15 years ago. Yeah, and I think that's what. And I think they probably see it, and they know like the outlook that there's a ceiling on really how much this game, unless people, because you can't buy the digital game multiple times, right? You can't do that.
No, on one console, no, right.
So it's like, and they're limited. If people are omitting, like, if people are, you gotta axe out Nintendo. Nintendo's not an option because you're not releasing day one. PCs probably should be it's the only one that can give you an equivalent release where people are gonna buy it at the rate of consoles, if not more, right? So it's just, I feel like at that point it's a mistake this time around versus the last time around where consoles were running shit. This time consoles ain't running shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I hear you. I hear what you're saying, where you're going. I just think, man, I think GTA. I think everybody, whoever can get GTA, I think they're gonna get GTA. I think everybody's gonna get GTA.
Do you still think it's coming this November?
Oh yeah.
Why do you think? Why are you confident in that?
I don't think there's a reason for another delay. Like, they've had since I don't know. Let's just say since 2018, right after Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay. They've had a long time to work on this game, dog. Like, it's coming out this year. I'm manifesting it. I'm putting it in the atmosphere. It's coming out this year. I'm not working out for nothing. I'm not working out to for it to get delayed to 2027.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'm in the gym for this year, man. Shit, I need that game, dog. But I think it's coming out this year. I think it is. I think it is.
We'll see, because was it everybody's favorite? Jason Schreier said, like, it's not content complete or whatever it is. But hey, you know what? If it makes it, it makes it. You know what I mean? But they're not prone to putting out buggy stuff. A lot of people don't realize though, GTA, Rockstar, there's been a lot of changes. A bunch of shit that happened to Rockstar in this whole trying to release the game. Didn't they have a boiler blow up half the studio?
Something.
like really, how often shit like that happens, bro?
Somebody is trying to sabotage GTA. Somebody in that building. I'm telling you, it's one of them damn them people protesting. they trying to get this game out of here, man.
Nah, I'm just saying they bad. Like you had a building blow up, like, and you had like the processing. Then the brothers split. They went off and made the damn freaking, like, what's that iron? What the hell is that shit called? That eagle eye? What the hell is it called? This
Mind's Eye.
Mind's Eye. Which that game, they never put that shit on sale. Why they put so much value in that damn game, bro? Like, that game never been on sale.
They were supposed to be like fixing it up to where it's like a soft relaunch. Okay. You know what I mean? So I don't know what they doing with that though, because low key, I kind of want to play it.
Yeah, me too. But I just don't want to play that.
I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting for them to like do what they said they was going to do, and then I get it. But yeah, I ain't playing it in the state it is it's in now. But
that's But yeah, that thing is, I just feel like everybody has this confidence in them, and I feel like a lot has happened in 15 years. That it may not be as cracked up as everybody think it is. Like, you know what I mean? They can't tell the same jokes as they used to. They can't be as raunchy as they used to be.
I think Rockstar. I think Rockstar is the one company who can still get away with what they want to get away with, and they could put it in like a tasteful kind of way. It don't really got to be, all in your face, but. I think Rockstar is like, who is not going to buy GTA 6? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
GTA is the one game where, like, when I go to work and they ask anybody, you guys play games, and they'll say Grand Theft Auto. That's the only thing they say.
Exactly.
And these are people that don't play video games, but they play Grand Theft Auto. So I mean, it still has that, like, that that marketability, that aura about it. I don't know. Just something in my gut tells me, like, yo, it's going. I feel like it's going to be good. I don't think it's going to be bad. I think it's going to be successful, but I feel like it's going to be a tier lower in all metrics in terms of it sells, its critical reception. For what's available now, I think it would still be the best selling or whatever for whatever it is. I just don't think it's going to eclipse anything prior to it, because I feel like it's launching in a constrained market. So
we'll see.
Yeah, we definitely will. So just want to check the chat again. Shout out to Winston Wolfran. I see John Doe. That's classic. John Doe 813. That's like classic, like Bang Bang Next Gen Gamers Zaire Showstopper era. I don't know if you remember that circa 2012 2013. Shout out to John Doe.
Best times, man. I mean, I still watch, because there's like this channel that posts like y'all old videos and stuff like that. I still watch them. them were the best times, man. Them were the best times.
Yeah. I said those were my moments.
Yeah.
Alex said, "Does the dude on the right have on a velvet snuggie?"
No, it's a blanket.
So,
It's a blanket. It is like a velvet, but it's a blanket.
yeah, gotta stay warm. Gotta stay warm. Yo, shout out to everybody on the East Coast. It's cold as shit out there, bro. But yeah, no, I think we can get out of here. I'm gonna give me some. I'm gonna try to get some more Horizon Zero Dawn in. I plan to resume Silent Hill 2 tomorrow afternoon. Get another run in before Weapon Wheel on Sunday. I don't know how long these games are, but I feel like these thriller games should not be too damn long, bro. Like I just want to get it over with. I really want to get Silent Hill 2 over with.
You scared, man?
Bro. I don't like the sounds in that, because I feel like their sound system is fucked up, bro. Like the thing is, when you hearing shit, the way that I feel like they didn't test the audio, because it sounds like shit is right behind you, but it should be like 2 blocks away. And I'm like, bro,
that's the 3D out. You
got but the whole point of the audio is you're supposed to hear what's behind you. I don't care about hearing them if they're not nearby. So I'm just playing a game like this, like what the fuck, like getting ready, like all. Like I don't like that shit. So that's why I'm happy. I've never been so happy to have like some sort of companion. Hopefully she sticks around. Because that game has too much shit going on, man.
That's so funny. That's just like RE4. It's like 2 is like the scary. It's like 2 was like the scariest, and then they like toned down the scary from 3 to 4, especially with 4. 4 ain't scary at all.
Yeah, no, 4 is fun.
Yeah, right. It's a lot more action. It's but that damn what's her name? Ashley, man. Oh my god, she like you don't got a babysitter, but it's just like you don't got a babysitter. I just don't want her to be there. You know what I mean? But it's funny. She's a pivotal part to the story, but I'm just like, I just don't want to deal with you. But Resident Evil 4 is shaping up to be fantastic, man.
Yeah,
I'm starting like, damn, I see where people are coming from now. It is really good.
I mean, honestly, if you're playing Resident Evil 4, I probably wouldn't even bother with Resident Evil 5, considering once you go to Resident Evil 4, you probably would just be better suited or better going directly into Requiem, because I feel like it's like the transition.
Well, I gotta play 7 and 8.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I hate fucking 8. I was like, you know what? I've tried to put that shit out. I was like, yeah, I know why I dropped this shit, bro. Like I don't know what it is, man. That's a bunch of werewolves and shit, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
So I gotta play those. So I'm just gonna probably run through the series.
I ain't gonna lie, all the Resident Evil games they've done in this RE era look phenomenal.
Yeah,
they look phenomenal. They're like their most optimal games ever, bro.
But it's so crazy though, because going from 2 to 3 is a noticeable downgrade when it comes to the visuals, which is weird to me, but whatever. It's like 2. It's like they put their everything into 2.
Yeah, because that was the first one to kick off, right?
Yeah. And then 3, they kind of just did whatever. 4 looks really good, but it's, there's games that look better than 4, but it's good. And yeah, you said they're very optimized. Like I'm getting like. It was one section in 4 where I was getting like 140 at 4K with max settings. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. But yeah. Good games. They
do the thing. You know what game? The one I actually did like. I'm not gonna hold you that I actually did like. I like Resident Evil 7 and I think people hated it. Like I don't know what it was, but I thought that one was like a bit decent.
I'm kind of worried because isn't 7 the one where they go back into the fear, like they
try to get back to
yeah. So I'm dreading that one, but I'm gonna play it.
Yeah. Now I gotta see. You need to start streaming some of this shit, bro. Like, say, yeah, because that one is some creepy shit though.
And there's because I know 8 got a third person patch, but 7 doesn't have a third.
No,
I'm just like, nah, bro. First person horror.
Yeah, but
that's gonna be crazy.
The third person is like behind. You got to buy DLC for it. It's not like they gave it to you. It's not in the base game. You gotta buy one of the expansions or something like that for it.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah,
that's some bullshit. Are you serious?
I'm not serious because I have it. I don't have the Addict bought the game because I told her I'm like, dude, I think I have Village, but he bought the game, and he had to buy he said he wanted to play in third person, so he bought one of the I think he bought like the bundle that had everything in it because it's not in the base game. The base game is in Game Pass. I don't have an option to go third person.
Oh wow.
So. But yeah, good luck with that. Oh man. But I get lost in Resident Evil 7 because Resident Evil 7 is the only one you're not playing as one of the normal characters. You're playing as a regular person.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I think you're playing as a regular person, and I think the 8. I probably have to start a new game because 8 is. I think I stopped playing because I'm stuck running from these damn werewolves. But I know Chris is a part of 8.
Okay, that's Jill's. That's Claire's brother.
Okay.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't play 0 or because I'm not going back to playing them, but I wish they would remake them, and then I would play them. But
yeah, it's like, what do you make? Do you make 0, Code Veronica, or do you make or you go straight to 5 and 6? Right? Who knows?
Yeah.
But
well,
we'll see, man. But it's been a good run. Thank you. Appreciate everyone who came through for episode 2. We'll be back next week. Stay warm, stay safe, and keep it locked here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow the playlist, and I'll be back with the Silent Hill stream, and me and Dre will be back next week with hopefully I've gotten through these 2 games.
Yes, sir.
But get well, Dre, for sure.
Yes. That's all I've been drinking water, so.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching Ctrl+Alt+Game episode 2. We'll see you guys next week. All right. We're out.
Goodbye.